What's cracking, peeps? It's the A-Train coming back at you with another episode of What's New at Tackle Warehouse. We're coming into the dog days of summer. Fishing can get tough. You got crowded lakes, just the heat alone. But with these baits right here, we're gonna get you some bites. So to start off, we got Gene Larew. We got the flippin' Biffle bug. So a little thicker, and this is made for just getting in there, docks, lily pads, just the nastiest vegetation you can find. What I like about this thing is the head of this bait, where you're gonna first insert your hook. It's super thick right there, so it's gonna basically hold that hook in place. This isn't just for flipping also, so during the summertime, a lot of you guys like to fish those deeper ledges right here. So you can also put those on those swinging Biffle heads also and work that deeper structure, those deeper ledges. So it's more than just flipping, but if you're anything like the A-Train, you wanna just penetrate that shallow cover right here, and this is definitely a great bait to get it done. Next, by Molix, we got the RT Flip Tail swim bait. So this is a 3-inch weedless swim bait. Great little profile. A lot of times during the summer when the fish get super lethargic, dealing with lots of pressure, they start to eat that micro bait. So this is like actually a perfect profile of a bait fish. We got many different colors to match the forage in your local lakes. But this little bait right here, lots and lots of action with that tail flipped over. It just catches so much more water and just very little effort for that tail to get going. Got a good wire little weed guard right over here on top, so now you don't have to hesitate to fish this thing in heavy cover, around a lot of boat docks, things that would normally get you snagged. Now you could get these tiny little swim baits in there and just get fish after fish. Great little bait right here. Next, by Lucky Craft, we got the Pointer 48 and the 48 DD. 2 inches long, so when those fish switch over to micro bait, this is definitely the way to get bit right here. Now, amazingly, I've never seen a suspending jerkbait this size. The DD will get down 4 to 6 feet on light line. So to get a bait down that size, that's something special. That's something the fish aren't seeing at all. Super erratic action, and trust me, these hooks are laser sharp, trust me on that. Just a good way when you got so much commotion on the water, just overcrowded lakes, and you're just trying to buy bites, basically. Look no further. Lucky Craft has the answer for you in these two little baits right here. Next, by Toad Thumper, we got the Swamper Walking Frog and the Popping Frog. So these two little baits came into play by, they sat back and watched all the other frogs on the market, how they were failing. A lot of the frogs with the keels kept rolling over, how they were taking in water. So they used all that to develop these right here. So first off with the walking frog, I noticed the nose is kind of hooked up a little and the belly is completely flat. So that right there is gonna keep this thing from tumbling over on the walking. It's gonna land belly down. A lot of frogs, they land upside down and they're just grabbing all the moss and junk like that, but these things land belly down. And what I love about it is the hook placement. They're at such an angle, not on the side of the frog, but actually on the top of the frog. So the hookup ratio is substantial with these frogs. The plastic they use, the collapsibility on these things is just amazing. They do a great job of keeping water out. Here we are in the popping image, the same great features as the walking, but now we got a bigger cupped mouth, so that's gonna help with the spraying of the water. You can walk the dog and just pop that thing so loud, it's gonna draw fish from all over. And this time of the year, you definitely wanna have frogs tied on nearby. One of the best baits to fish the dog days of summer is definitely shallow water with these frogs right here. So give these a try, I guarantee you won't be let down. Next, by Lunkerhunt, we got the Impact Agent Spybait. So anytime you're faced with super pressured water, fish, it's just super hard to draw a bite, this is definitely the way to go. You can work it in all different depths of the water column. It's just something slow, you got the front and back blades just spinning, sneaking up on the fish. And as small as this bait is, on spinning gear, it casts a country mile. So you could just get this thing away from the boat, slowly bring it back, and it just draws those tough bites you're after. And this time of the year is especially great for that. You see fish schooling and they're just super finicky. It's definitely a good way to get you bit right here. Next, by Duel Hardcore, we got the Bullet Crank +5 crankbait right here. So this right here is everything I look for in a deep diving crankbait right here. So they put a lot of time and effort into the build. This thing was just designed to perfection. So with very little effort, this thing is made to get those fish in that 16 to 20 foot depth range right here. So with right after the cast, with very little effort of the reel, this little bad boy is cranking straight down, and it will remain straight down pretty much for the entirety of the retrieve until you get that thing pretty much up and down, and it has to come back to the boat. So you're not burning and just fatiguing yourself. There's very little effort to getting this bait down. Great hooks, split rings, 3D eyes, gill plates. This bait has it all. Great fish catching colors. So when those fish are on that ledge bite or just off those deeper points, this is everything you want in a deep diving crankbait right here. Check it out. Next, by Luz, we got the SLP bait caster. Super light reel, one piece aluminum frame, super light side plates. This reel, very small. You can see I can just enclose my whole hand around it. But anytime you're facing finesse conditions, you want baits like these little micro things, you could just bomb those things a country mile with reels like this. 10 ball bearings, so that's gonna, just the castability of this reel is amazing. For you big guys like me who got these big gorilla mitts, you can see my thumb gets stuck in this thing. So probably not the reel for you big guys, but all you guys that just love the finesse fishing, this is a great little reel. Cast this thing all day with very little fatigue at all. So definitely a good little reel to add to your arsenal. Next, by Ego, we got the compact backpack. This thing will organize your tackle to perfection. Don't be that guy that likes to tote around 20 different planos on the back of someone else's boat, making a big mess. This way, you're completely organized and it looks phenomenal. All these compartments, waterproof compartments here for your beverages, food, electronics. This also carries 4 plano trays also, so organization is just awesome. Everything from top water, crankbaits, whatever you feel you need on the day's fishing right here. One of the things I love about this thing are the connectors. They're metal, so you don't have to worry about that plastic snapping on you at all. So the durability of this thing is built to last. All the straps are just stitched to perfection, so this thing is not gonna break on you. So that's definitely a good little product you wanna have nearby. Also by Ego, we got the Sling backpack. So we got just, goes right over your arm. So perfect for if you're pond hopping, just on the go, more than just fishing. If you're going on a hike or whatnot, hiking the Sierras or something like that, just backpacking up to bigger lakes, keeps all your tackle organized, has compartments for your sunglasses, electronics, stuff like that. Keeps everything safe, organized, and just built to last. Many different storage containers, and also this one comes with 3 plano compartments also, just for that extra tackle organization also. So great little product by Ego. Thanks for tuning in, and for more information on the products seen here today, click shop or the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this week's episode, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Let the A-Train know which of these products you're most pumped about.